When I did my Sephora VIB haul, I had picked up this palette from Marc Jacobs. It's the Editorial palette, and so many of you really wanted to see this palette in action. So I have two different looks for you today and a lot of comments. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa. If you've not tried any of these Marc Jacobs palettes, oh my gosh, I don't know what you're waiting for. This is by far some of the most beautiful eyeshadow formulas on the market, most beautiful packaging on the market. This is like super for travel, but offers a nice like curated collection of colors. I love these little palettes. I also have the Referral Links palette, which is more taupes and purples, also a winner. Love this one. Can you tell I like this brand? I also picked up the limited edition Stiletto palette, which is more shades of purple, tones of purple, and it comes in this gorgeous chrome packaging. To say that I like the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palettes, the formula, the packaging is totally an understatement. And I think when you look at the footage from doing this look today, you'll see there's virtually no fallout in these shadows. I had zero problem with that. And oh, I'm getting so excited, I'm stuttering. They also are really pigmented. I love them. So I'm going to start off this video with a quick clip of a more neutral look that I did, more everyday look that I did, focusing on the lighter end of the palette here. And I did a beautiful, like very wearable everyday look. And today I tried to do a basic look. I was just going to use this shade and this shade, but who can just keep it down to two shades? I ended up using this all over my eye, this in the crease, and then I put this on the mobile part of my lid about a little more than halfway. Then I went back into this on the outer edge, the outer third of my mobile lid, and this under my lower lash line, which I originally thought this was like black. It's like a blackened green. Oh, it's so beautiful. So let's quickly zoom in for this look. These shadows are fantastic. The black and green under my lower lash line, so gorgeous. And it really just looks dark. It doesn't look particularly green. So just in case you're wondering what else I have on my face, I went ahead and used this little Sephora trio, just swirled it all around, put it on my cheeks, and then went back in with the blush part. Maybe I'll add a little highlight. So pretty. And then on my lips, this is in the shade Lust for Blush. So it's from Maybelline. It's one of their soft matte lipsticks. I think that's what they're called. Such a pretty pink. So flattering without being like bubblegum pink. And I'm not wearing any foundation. Just a little bit of powder foundation around my nose to knock down some of that redness. The day this video goes up is my birthday. So I have a little birthday song footage that I want to share with you because, oh, my heart. She's so cute.
Happy birthday, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yay, thank you. I love you.
I love you.
Because we're playing Play-Doh.
We're playing Play-Doh. We're playing Play-Doh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gigi. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. I love you.
Mwah.
So when I was trying to decide what look to do for today's video, like the big look, I was like, oh, go bold or go home, and so I decided to do this beautiful green smoky eye look. I think green shadows are really having a moment. This is such a wearable green color that it would work for anyone. Honestly, brown eyes, blue eyes. I happen to have green eyes, and I think it's just such a beautiful green. It's not like too bright a green. Just stunning. And so many of you wanted to see more on this editorial palette from Marc Jacobs. It is so stunning. And I did do a little basic look, but now I'm like, okay, I want to get edgy with the editorial. I think I'm going to use this end of the spectrum to create like a darker, like smoky eye look. I'm going to start by laying down this. I think that's going to be a great like one shadow look. It's called Making a Scene, kind of like a neutral taupey look. So I'm just going to go in with a little fluffy brush. I do have a little primer on, and I'm just going to sweep that like up into my crease. That is so pretty. This is definitely a great one shadow look. I think if you really, brought it down onto the mobile part of your lid, it could be stunning. But I want to use that dark green on the mobile part of my lid, so this is going to be the crease color. Oh yeah. So pretty. And I'm going to take a flat shader brush. She says so confidently, like she has one that's clean. Yes, I do. So I'm going to just take a flat shader brush, and I'm going to go into the green, which is Enviously. That's this shade right here. And I'm going to put that on the mobile part of my lid. Oh, that's so pretty. Then I'm going to go back in with this fluffy brush that I applied the Making a Scene with, and I'm going to just like blend that at my crease a little bit. I don't want to bring too much color up because I want to keep most of the color low. I do want to soften that edge a little bit. So I just went in and just softened where they met. I did not want to bring that green up into my crease because I just love the way it looks, and then you look down and you have that dark color, and it's just kind of cool and sexy on a hooded eye. I'm telling you, hooded eye girls, you've got it made with these color looks or smoky eye looks. You can really pull it off. Then I'm going to go into the lightest shade, which is Take a Memo, and go up under my brow bone. It's just that cream shade that pretty much matches my skin tone. And then I'm going to quickly put a little concealer under my eyes, then finish my eyes. This is the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer, which I quite like quite a bit. I just got home from a trip, traveling so much this summer, and I'm just going to blend this around. And then I'm going to take, I want a little smudgy brush. I have to do some brush laundry. All right, taking a little smudgy brush, and I'm going into the darkest shade, which is Everywhere, which is like a blackened green shade. This one here. So I just brought that up under to tight line up top, just because when you're wearing a really dark color, and if you can see the paleness of your inner upper rim of your eye, I think it's distracting. And I think it makes your eyes look kind of saggy. And then I'm going to go ahead and just bring this underneath here. Kind of smudging it along my lower lash line, a little bit into the rim, just to kind of give it that little smoky look. A very controlled, smoky look. I'm going to use this doll face blush that I have hit pan, and I've been really trying to focus on it because I think it's so beautiful. because I just want a little brightness on the cheeks. I think this will look really pretty. So what I really like about this look is it doesn't look too intimidating when you're looking straight on, but when you look down, you get that impactful green smokiness, goodness. Oh my goodness. So gorgeous. If you're digging green eyeshadow, this is so beautiful. And then on my lips, I'm wearing the Besame Dusty Rose, which I think is quite stunning. So I think there are also some great one shadow looks. I think that this light medium brown, we'll see, will make a good one shadow look. Making a Scene will make beautiful one shadow looks, because I always try and find those shades in a palette for when I'm in a rush and I don't want to do anything too much. So both of these would make a gorgeous one shadow look. And I think the accent shade in the middle here is a really vibrant gold. And I think you could incorporate that for nighttime. This dark green, how pretty would that be? Oh, I'm dying. I'm just dying. It's so gorgeous. So I guess the point of this video is just to really tell you how absolutely fabulous these eyeshadow palettes are. They're beautifully curated collection of colors that work well together and independently in many different ways. They're just beautifully packaged, so nice to travel with. The texture of the shadows are gorgeous. There's zero fallout. This is a win. And I think, you know, if this isn't your speed, there are so many other different color options in these palettes. There's a really beautiful neutral one if you really are a neutral girl and you just want to get a great new neutral palette. So this is really just something that I would definitely recommend 100%. The mere fact that I have 3 of them should tell you a lot. I upload videos every Saturday morning, and I'll include a link to last week's video right up here. And if you're looking for additional hooded eye inspiration, I'm going to include a playlist of some other videos that I've done that talk about how to apply shadows for hooded eyes right around here, so that you can take a look at those as well.